Hello everyone, Rob here, manager of Oasis Karting. Today in the maintenance video we're going to go over how we do the basic checks on our karts when we get them out before the session. So today we're going to be using a T-bar and a hex socket spanner that we've made up ourselves to tighten up the clutches. So we'll show you how we go over the basic checks. So we'll go through that now. First thing I'm going to show you how to do is how we tighten our clutches up before the sessions. So you get the hex socket spanner on there, and you pull the pull start to get tension between the two, and then you just want to start tightening the clutch up. So you can't tighten it anymore, just make sure it's nice and tight. That's the first thing we do, is tighten up the clutch bolts. The next thing we check is we check all the tyre pressures on the kart. So we want it to be 9 psi in the front and about 14 psi in the back. So anywhere between 10 and 8 is normally okay, you can never get it bang on. But you're looking for 9 is ideal in the front tyres and then 14 in the back. So we'll check all of them, make sure they're the right number, and if any are a little bit flat, then we've got an air compressor to pump them up to the right PSI, and then they're good to go. Next up, we check all the rear wheel nuts, make sure they're all in good condition and nice and tight. So we use the T-bar for that. It's a bit difficult to show you with the camera, but inside there's 3 bolts. So you just want to go in, make sure it's on tightly, and then just make sure that they're all tight. Got to be careful to not over tighten them, because you'll end up shearing the nuts off. So just go in there and tighten up, make sure none of them are loose and that none of them have got any damage to them. So all the previous 3 things that we've checked are things that the young volunteers at Oasis normally can check over. One of the things that they're not allowed to check over is the petrol in the car, just to make sure they're all topped up before the session. So whenever they're doing that, they'll come and find a staff member and get a staff member to check the petrol. So just take the petrol cap off, you can have a little look inside, just make sure it's fairly full of petrol, and then staff member will top it up for them, and then we'll make sure the petrol cap's secured back on tightly, and again make sure there's no damage to the petrol cap and that the petrol tank's not moving around or anything. Some of the other bits we're going to cover today is we're going to go over what we check on a Thursday in our maintenance sessions. So we do a full overview of the kart, make sure the parts on each kart is working and there's no damage to any of the karts, so they're all in full operating order. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go through this sheet and I'll show you all the checks that we do on a Thursday in our maintenance sessions. The first thing I've done is I've popped the tyre underneath the front of the car, so it's a bit easier to access all the bits that we want to check over at the start. So the first thing that we're going to check over is the rims. So the rims are the metal frames on the side of the tyres. So we're checking as there's no cracks, splits or any damage to the rims. So you check the inside and the outside, make sure there's no damage to the rims. Next on it is the tyres, so you just give them a little spin, make sure that they're not gone bald. So there's little divots in the tyres, and you're just checking to make sure they've not gone down past the divots, because then they've gone bald, and then we'll swap them over like we did on the previous video. So you just will go around and you check all the tyres on there. Next thing we have are the bearings. The bearings are on the inside of the wheel. When we changed the tyre over in a previous video, you saw us discussing the bearings. You just want to make sure that they're spinning freely on the inside, and you'll check all of those as you go around. Next we have the rose joints. So the rose joints is just behind this tyre here. If I go around the other side. The rose joints are the bits that connect the track rods to the axles. So you're just checking to make sure that the track rods move freely, they've not seized, and they're still moving freely, and there's no cracks or damage to them. Which brings us to the next bit, which is the track rods. So the track rods are the bits at the front of the car. These black ones on this car. Again, you make sure there's no cracks or any damage, make sure there's nothing wrong with them. And the next thing we're going to be looking at is the steering. So steering, a lot of people just think that that's the steering wheel, which is part of the steering, but we're looking at the main steering, the shaft that goes all the way down, making sure that it's moving freely, make sure that it's all tight, and then making sure that they equal on the steering rack, that they're both in the same position, so they should be bolted into the same position to make the steering equal. And again, making sure that everything's got no damage on it and it's all working as it should be. So the next bit, we'll quickly come back in a second and we'll look at the seat and some of the outside parts of the car. So the next thing we're going to do is check the seat. Again, you make sure there's no damage to the frame of the seat, and it's all connected and it's not sheared anywhere. Make sure it's all tight, and then we're also checking that the seat can be adjusted, that the handle's working, that the spring's not damaged, and that it's still secure in place. So that's how we check the seats over, make sure there's no damage to them. Next thing we have is the frame and the chassis. So the frame and the chassis is the red metalwork of this kart, so it does depend on which kart you're looking at. but all of the framework at the bottom. So again, you're checking it to make sure there's no cracks or any damage, or it's not warped in any positions where it's been in any accidents or anything like that. Having an overview of the whole kart. Next thing that we go to look at is the bumpers. So the bumpers, also known as the wraparound, is all around the kart. You're checking there's no damage to it, that all the points that should be bolted in are bolted in, and they're not loose or anything, and it's not warped or damaged in any way. Next we have the side pods that are on the side of the kart. So these pieces here, they stop any side impact to get into the driver. So again, we're making sure that it's all bolted in, there's no cracks or any damage to it, and that it's nice and secure and it's not going to go anywhere. Then the next one we have is the floor pan. So the floor pan is the black area at the front, stops your feet getting through going to the floor. So again, you're looking for any holes or cracks. One of the points that's generally missed, that is always worth checking, is make sure that you can see underneath the seat and that there's no damage underneath the seat or any holes or anything like that. And again, making sure that it's all bolted down properly and there's no movement or play in the floor pan. So that's most of the bits near the front of the kart. So we're just going to go on to the pedals and the cables. So I'll readjust and show you the pedals and the cables next. So when we're checking the pedals at the front, what you want to do is make sure that the pedals can be put in all three positions. Make sure it's moving smoothly, it's not seized or anything. Make sure that they move nice and smoothly around the kart. You do that to both pedals. And the next one is the cables. So you make sure there's no kinks in the cables, and making sure that they're not getting trapped by anything and there's nothing that's going to catch on them when you're trying to drive the kart. So you start at the front and then you'll follow the cable all the way to the back. So in a minute we're going to take the rear guard off and then look at the cables at the back as well, make sure they're in good condition. So before we take the rear guard off, we're just going to check, make sure there's no obvious cracks or any damage to it. It's been split. Again, I've already taken the clips off of this, but you'll check the clips over as well and make sure it's got enough clips to hold it back to the kart. And then we'll just finish off checking the cables. There's no kinks or any damage to the cables, not getting caught or trapped on anything. So they all look all right. So the next thing we're going to look at is the brakes. So this is the brake disc at the back here. So we will make sure is that it's moving smoothly. It's not going to get stuck on anything. So normally it'd be more than one of us here. So we put it up on the stand, and then you can have someone pulling the pedal while someone's rotating the rear axle, just to check that over. And you also just want to make sure that it looks fairly straight, but you can hear and feel it rubbing if there's any damage to the brake disc. So next thing, we move to the other side of the kart now. So we'll be looking at the chain. So again, normally we'd have it up on the stand, so it'd be easier to move it round and check the chain tension all the way around. You want to make sure that all the links are secure, there's no damage to the chain, and make sure that the chain tension is right for the kart. On the junior karts it's a chain. On the senior karts, most of them have got dry belts. So again, on them you're making sure that the rubber teeth are still in good condition and none of them have been stripped away. So that's the first sign of wear on them, that if it starts happening, then we'll change the drive belt over and put a brand new one on. Next thing that we're going to be looking at is the rear axle. So the rear axle is what connects the two rear wheels at the back and is connected to the drive sprocket as well. So again, when it's up on a stand, you can just spin the back wheels freely and you'll be able to check. And again, you're looking for any cracks or any damage, or if it's warped in any way, if it's taken any impact at any point, and just making sure that it's in a nice straight line and it's running smoothly and the wheels are not bumping up and down as it's rotating. Next thing we have is the engine mounting. So the engine mounting is the whole block of the engine, and what you want to make sure is, normally on Thursdays we'll also check the clutches. So you want to make sure that it's been bolted back down properly and it's not moving anywhere. And similarly, we'll also check the petrol tank. So you want to make sure that the petrol tank doesn't move around at all, and make sure again that the petrol cap is in good condition and that it's screwed down tightly and it's not moving around and there's no damage to it. And then we've got the exhaust. So the exhaust is here. So you never want to touch an exhaust if a kart's been running at all until you've given it a long time to cool down, because these get extremely hot. So again, you make sure that there's no holes in the exhaust, that it's sitting in the correct position and there's no damage to it. If you get any holes in it, the exhausts get really loud. So you can normally hear if there's any damage to the exhaust. You just make sure that it's all in the right position, there's no damage to it. Another thing we do is we'll check the clutches again. Normally we do the clutches on Thursday anyway, we'll grease them like we showed in the previous video. So the clutch, you can just make sure that it's in good condition which you would have done when you swapped the clutch over. Again, making sure that it's not got too much wear on it, and if it does, we'll change the shoes on the clutch and put new ones on, and sometimes the springs will need changing as well, so we'll do that whilst we're doing the clutches. And then the last thing on the list that we check is to make sure that the carts have got oil. So this is again similar to the petrol like we discussed earlier. We normally get a staff member, we'll do the oil checks. So we'll prop up the cart a little bit and then just check the oil levels to make sure that they're all topped up and the carts have got enough oil, and make sure the plugs go back in so we don't get any oil around the kart track. So that's it for today's video. That pretty much concludes most of our maintenance videos for this period. Once we're back up and open, once everything calms down, then we'll be trying to get some more videos out, and we'll get some of our young volunteers putting some videos out and checking the carts over and see how the young people are getting involved with carts once we're all back open again. So well, hopefully we'll see you in the near future, and stay safe.